Hey everybody, this is Brett, and recently I had a couple of people that were calling me on a video in regards to the using the multimeter to ground myself to the earth, and what they were saying was that the red line on the multimeter was basically just connected to the black line via the ground that I was connecting it to and that was just grounding me through the multimeter and not grounding me via the earth. And so what I needed to do, what I'm going to do today, is show you how when I do connect the black line to an 8-foot copper rod pounded into the earth, and then I touch the red line, here's the black line connected to the line that's connected to an 8-foot copper rod, and then I'm pinching the red end of the tester there, and then I take my foot out of a rubber shoe and connect it to the earth. Then you'll see that the multimeter goes down to 0. Now if I put my arm closer to the wall, then you can see that my AC alternating current, not DC, because see, I flipped the breaker back on for my room, which is this wall right here. This is my room, and I flipped the breaker back on so that the wires in the wall are live, and if I put my arm right next to the wall, you can see that I've got over a volt of electricity in my body. Now, I'm going to take my foot out and step it onto the earth, and there you can see that it dropped it down to 8/1000ths of a volt. Now that means that the electricity in my body is flowing from my room. Now I'm going to pick my foot up. Bam! It goes back to over a volt again. Put my foot back down. Down to 9/1000ths, 8/1000ths of a volt. Now that means that the electricity, the alternating current AC electricity that is going into my body from the room here is going straight into the earth. Now, of course, there are going to be people out there that are going to say that 1 volt of electricity, that is so very, very small, so very minuscule of an amount. But bear in mind, we're talking about human bodies here. Now think about it. Being exposed to even a small amount like that is going to do detrimental things to your body. I know it. I'm sure of it. I mean, because you're being exposed over long periods of time. And when I tested myself in my massage room, it wasn't just a volt. It was 8 volts when I was standing next to my massage table. And when I was near that sewing machine, that was I have an old sewing machine that's just a 2-prong plug. And when that thing, before I grounded it and fixed it, I was getting up to 50 volts of electricity in my body. And like I said, some people, electricians that see this video, they'll scoff and they'll say, oh, that's not hardly any electricity at all. Well, those people are not naturalists, and they're not into health, and they're not into healing, and they're probably breathing smog all day, or they're working amongst a lot of electricity. But you know, there's always going to be people that are going to deny whatever it may be that is substantial in my mind. I'm not going to teach you anything that I don't think is substantial. And like going vegan, it's huge. Getting off of animal foods that are clogging your body is a big deal. Getting off of wheat is huge. So these are just some of the things, and I think it's really important to get out in your bare feet and walk in a park and connect back to the earth. So many people are disconnected from the earth, and they need to get out and get some exposure, you know? Remember when you were a kid and you climbed trees and how fun that was? Go do it again. Why not? It's not going to hurt you. It's good for you. So thanks for joining me. Bye.